Hello, my name is Stephen and welcome to Jubilantspart. In this video I'm going to reflect on the theme of bring beauty back into our lives. In recent decades many of us have sensed the steady decay of beauty within Western culture. It is not merely an aesthetic decline but a spiritual one. The world around us has grown increasingly harsh, artificial and inhuman. And this erosion shapes how we see ourselves and how we treat one another. When beauty retreats, something in the human soul retreats with it. Take, for example, the mainstream art world. For many decades, art has drifted away from craftsmanship and the pursuit of the beautiful, becoming instead a stage for statements, shock value stunts, and irony. We are shown a banana taped to a wall, blank canvases, or slightly differing shades of white, exhibited as though they are revelations. We are then presented with long explanations insisting that these works hold profound meaning. The art world's media tells us what the correct interpretation should be, even when everyday people can clearly see the emptiness of it all. Taste will always vary between individuals, but most of us instinctively recognize beauty, skill, and real meaning when we encounter it, and we know when it's missing. We see this pattern in our public spaces as well. Murals and sculptures funded by public money often feel confrontational, chaotic, or simply ugly. Works that jar rather than uplift, that seem indifferent or even hostile to the human spirit. Architecture, interior design, and even car styling following trends pushed by marketing rather than guided by timeless principles. Modern homes increasingly resemble clinics or office buildings, flat roofs, boxy shapes, and rendered walls. Interiors look impressive in brochures, but in everyday life they can feel cold and impractical. A fully modernized kitchen or bathroom may impress for a moment, only to feel dated after 5 years. True beauty, however, does not exhaust itself so quickly. Better to choose warm tones, natural materials, and designs that you can live with for 20 years or more. Even cars have suffered this loss. Car designs have grown increasingly overworked, aggressive, and cluttered with unnecessary angles and lines. The need to shove the latest technology in our faces has resulted in buttons and dials being replaced by screens, decreasing safety and the aesthetics at the same time. Simplicity and elegance have been traded for complication. On the opposite end of the spectrum sits minimalism, a movement that strips away ornament, warmth, and personality in pursuit of purity. While simplicity has its place, the extreme form of minimalism has pushed us towards environments that feel clinical and lifeless. Humans are not biological machines. And when we remove the richness of our material goods and surroundings, we also strip away the richness of our inner lives. A sterile environment is no place for a human being to thrive. We do not have to accept the limits imposed by mass manufacturing or fleeting trends. We can choose materials and objects that honor time instead of working against it. If you remove the plastic casing from your audio equipment and place the electronics inside a handmade oak cabinet, that cabinet will most likely outlast the technology it houses. It can be repaired, reshaped, decorated, or restored. It ages gracefully. We have the power to make the world around us beautiful again. Recycled timber can be transformed into objects of meaning. When we cannot find something beautiful in the marketplace, we can create it ourselves. Every person with creative potential, whether artist, craftsperson, or simply someone with a vision, can contribute to restoring beauty to our lives. This restoration begins in our living rooms, our gardens, our workspaces, and even the clothes we choose to wear. Our surroundings shape our mood, our dignity, and our interactions. Beauty is not superficial. It is a form of nourishment. The presentation of ourselves and of our environment matters. We must reject ugly, poorly made, disposable goods. When we stop buying them, they will stop being produced. The return of beauty in our lives does not begin in institutions or corporations. It begins with individuals. It grows upward from the ground level, from choices made quietly but consistently. Stop listening to the current culture, governments, and corporations on what to value. Reflect deeply, investigate past traditions, trust your intuition, and aim your decisions upwards. We should demand that our public spaces uplift rather than degrade us. If we fail to cultivate beauty in the physical world, that world will continue to grow more mechanical, more lifeless, and eventually the digital realm may feel like the only escape. The restoration of beauty begins with each of us, and each of us can take part in bringing it back. This channel going forward will be part of my contribution to the restoration of beauty and hopefully encourage others to do the same. I will be sharing drawings and paintings in a time-lapse format, exploring a wide variety of subjects as I continue to grow in my knowledge and skill. If you would like to support the channel, please browse the Jubilantspart Redbubble store for a collection of designed artwork merchandise. You might find something for yourself or a gift for someone special. Links are provided in the video's description below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when new videos are released.